Kage, of course, being flown out by Smash United for this tournament.
Mojo, you got it? Yep. Anytime we do a Battlegrounds, we're probably going to be flying at least a player for Melee and Wii U every time. That's just something we want to do. That's just something we're about.
That's good.
We want to bring the competition to Texas because, in general, we feel that we have incredible players here.
Yeah.
But they don't get much like
recognition or spotlight. Yeah.
Spotlight and recognition, right? So this is their time to prove that we are a region to be feared. Texas is pretty much a region in itself. You know, it's part of like what Southwest region, but like.
Wow, what happened there? Can I get a replay on that?
Yeah. So it looks like Kage was just right there, and he got hit by the initial, like, you know, activation of Firefox, but because it was the initial activation, and Mojo was already in the side. None of those hit boxes hit him. So he was like, oh, I have the ledge because he didn't hit me again.
2 quick stocks for Kage, but Mojo finally is able to find an answer back.
Yeah.
I think something that Tuesday was talking about was how effective Nair shines are in this matchup, just because of how tall Ganon is.
Yeah. I mean, it's effective if he doesn't hold down.
Wow.
Because if he holds down, you're eating some damage.
Oh yeah, and brilliant edge guarding from Kage actually in that last sequence. The up tilt.
I was talking real quick. I was talking about the crouch cancel from Fox and Falco.
Right.
The crouch cancel from Ganondorf is really serious.
Really serious.
He can crouch cancel those nairs forever.
This crowd is definitely serious as well. There's a lot of hype in the air right now.
So, like Nair and stuff are great if the Ganon is trying to, you know, space some fairs and he's in the air. But if he's on the ground, I like to see Dare because it's you can't crouch cancel it, right?
Oh, missing with the shine, but he gets the up smash. Mojo.
I'm also really interested in leaving Fountain open because these platforms, Ganon Dare on these platforms.
The USA chants come out, Mojo.
Was that 3 stocks real quick from Mojo?
He did it.
I think so. That was just because Kage came in strong. That's like a flip from Winners Finals because Winners Finals, Mojo came in looking strong every game, and then Kage like clutched him out every time.
Kage basically said, "Let me show you exactly why I was flown out here, and you took the bus."
Yeah. Let me show you how I whomped on Shroom. God, that crew battle solidified Kage as a monster forever in my books. By the way,
dude.
Just everybody counted him out when they were like, "Oh, Shroom just going in," and then he was like, "Please."
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, this monster is definitely not out yet.
So the high recovery giving Mojo more opportunities to recover if he gets hit. Able to make it onto stage, so good. The right option, I guess. If you go low and Ganon is able to catch you, you know, you're just pretty much dead. But if you go high and he catches you, if it's the weak part of an aerial, you'll live. You'll make it back. He's got to, you know, cover you one more time. So right now, Mojo at the percent lead, and Kage getting something started though.
That's the nature of Ganon.
He's in the middle.
It doesn't take much.
Wow, he lets it back. I thought he was going to forward tilt after the back air. I thought he was going to do back air, forward tilt, honestly. And he did the back air, and then he just stood there.
There's definitely a chance that he just didn't expect that snap to be so strong, but Mojo, whoa, actually getting sucked up by the hug, and somehow not only was he able to make it back on stage, but he did so without touching Kage.
Yeah.
But Kage answering back with a forward air, and we're down to 2 apiece on game 2.
That shine, how far out there he went for it, those are some statements, you know. Those are the kind of shines where you're like, I am not afraid of you, you know. And Ganon, if you respect Ganon too much, that's when he can really start taking away with a match.
Yeah.
You know, all of his moves are scary, but you're fast. He's slow. show him what you can do. You know, you just get in his face. Get in his face.
It's one of those times where you have to say, wait a minute, I'm the best character in the game.
Right? Now, I wonder what the actual matchup spread for this is, because while Fox is the best character in the game, it's not because he has the best matchup spread. It's because, like, in terms of the most positive matchups, it's because he goes even or better with everybody. Whereas Sheik has, like, 1 or 2, like, maybe not even matchups. But she completely invalidates multiple characters. Those characters that Sheik invalidates are not completely invalidated by Fox. So that's an interesting thing, that Fox is the best character, but he doesn't just say, like, you don't get to play this game,
right.
Whereas Sheik does sometimes. You know, in this matchup, Sheik can tell Ganon that he doesn't get to play the game with the chain grab, right?
And right now, Kage's saying, you don't get to put that shield up. That shield poke initially was so strong. Mojo taking the high option, ends up evading a lot of Kage's options. Beautiful. The falling up air just to alleviate pressure, but Kage is still in this corner.
Trying to hit him with the Mega Bus there. I was actually surprised that the up air hit because I heard a shine come out, and I can't believe that it didn't just clank or give him the invincibility. He is backwards right now. Yeah, just got to go to ledge.
Oh. And wow, Kage with such a beautiful call out there. And beyond that, his spacing was so good that if Mojo had chosen, I think, a different option, it wouldn't have been the end of the world.
One thing I want to note real quick, at Battlegrounds 1, in his sets versus Red, he was doing invincible wave lance on roll in and normal get up roll in a lot. So if he's been doing that and Kage's caught on, Ganon has some of the strongest punishes on call-outs that you can get.
But speaking of some of the strongest punishes, that was one of the strongest punishes we've seen all evening long.
87 real quick, and then Kage coming in with a 95 real quick, saying, I got bigger numbers than you.
Hell yeah. Forward air. But Mojo with some great survivability. Won't be able to survive that back air, though.
Back air not as strong as forward air, but, like, definitely strong enough to kill a lot of characters really early still.
Yeah, I think you need it. I think there needs to be like an achievement in game that's just like, I survived the forward air at least one time.
Yeah.
It's pretty scary. Oh, that was a scary good down smash as well.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like a lot of the edge guards Mojo has been going for are edge guards that are harder to tech. The down smash, he hasn't done a lot because it's one of the more techable options as an edge guard. And I think he's just like, I feel like Kage's a good enough player that he's just going to tech any down smash I do.
And wow, that back air from Kage was just so on point. But I think because Mojo was holding so hard towards the left, the DI was suboptimal.
Yeah.
But what's really pristine right now is just these punishes, these aerials. Almost every single one has met their mark. Someone's broken into the Star Spangled Banner. I feel like
that's Jake 13. This is Jake 13.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty patriotic. I don't know how I can commentate and not sing this.
I'm like this far away.
So close.
I heard it and I almost just instinctively like put my hand on my heart real quick.
Well, Kage instinctively puts his hand right on the chest of Mojo and actually takes that stock. But looking at Mojo staring down at a one-stock deficit, but the punishes from him on this stage have been immaculate.
Don't respect him, man. Get in there. Put your hitboxes right into his chest, because he's got a big chest. He's got plenty of places to put them.
Kage has Mojo off stage, but Mojo somehow sneaks back on. Great down smash, and that's going to be enough to make this one stock apiece. Kage, he has all the percent I think he needs to really regain control.
I'm a little upset that Ganon has no move that'll do 3 damage. Because he would have had the power of 69 there.
Yeah, it's Super Saiyan percent. Up throw. Ooh, and that was good.
Mojo released shield there. Goes high. Tipman.
I think he may have released shield expecting an option like an up air, because the last time it was a down throw, it was a really quick up air afterwards. But Kage instead jumps around him, gets the forward air.
Yeah.
A little mix-ups.
He held the shield in time for if Kage did an immediate one, and then he was like, oh, Kage did nothing. Let me get away. And then Kage was like, no, I'm still going to do at least something, and boom, comes in.
Bonked. And now the Warrior, a game away. Mojo running it back to Pokemon Stadium.
And you know, a lot of people in threads and in chat groups and stuff were saying, why are y'all flying Kage out of all people? Like,
because he's a monster. I mean, did those
but,
first 15 seconds tell you nothing?
A lot of people, you know, they knock Kage to the side. They're like, I mean, there's better people to fly out, right? Like, Mojo should do fine versus Kage. Like, come on.
No.
And it's like, look, Mojo might be able to win, but I'm telling you what, Kage is still the Warrior. Now and forever.
Still a monster. Right now, in the background, someone's played Eye of the Tiger. I think that this Grand Finals might turn into a karaoke session.
So while Mojo's a great player and definitely can beat Kage, Kage's saying like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. And saying, you know, putting all the naysayers in Texas to rest.
No, I don't know how you could really, like, naysay a player like Kage, truth be told.
Yeah.
He's just incredible.
I was like, you guys really think Mojo's just, like, gonna womp Kage? They were like, yeah, this feels, like, really free for Kage. Like, y'all fly somebody, or for Mojo, y'all fly somebody out, but it's a Ganondorf. And it's like, please. The Ganondorf is Kage.
And I see in the intermission Kage powering up to Eye of the Tiger. I like it. Intermission ends, and we're right back into the swing of things. Mojo still at a stock deficit, but he has a good amount of stage control here. Bear, I don't know if it's going to be enough initially to take the stock, but the F smash will more than compensate. 12% difference as we get down to the last two stocks of this game.
I want to talk about Kage's DI throughout every set he's played today. It has been nearly perfect every single time.
And his edge guarding.
Oh my goodness.
I think it might be the second best thing is his edge guarding. His DI, you're right, it's definitely been up there, but it's closely followed by those edge guards.
It's what's, you know, making these sets doable for him.
And Mojo just waited there, didn't even push a button until Kage came right into his hands. Wow, he really isn't making that many mistakes. He's only taking 7% in the stock. Jab up smash, and this crowd erupts. Last stock, Mojo right here has the power to determine.
He's playing hamburgers, as Mango would say.
The momentum is in his hands. He has the power to determine whether this is the last stock of this tournament or this is just the last stock of this game.
Pit fight? Lasers. Does Kage want to go in the pit? Fox can infinite Ganondorf in the pit, so that is scary.
It's pretty scary. Kage instead just waiting for Mojo, waiting for his eagerness to catch the better of him.
Oh, he's in the pit.
In the pit. And you mentioned that this is where the infinite can happen.
Huggies.
So smart.
95. Bad position for Kage. Good position for Mojo. Shine sends him onto stage. Not the way he wanted to tend him.
Could go anyone's way. Mojo, he's been on point here. Gets the shine.
Forward smash. Oh
beautiful weave from Kage just to avoid the F smash. He knew it was coming. Kage getting the grab, getting the back air, and that's it. Kage, the Warrior.
The DI from Mojo.
Oh my God, coming out on top. And it was really all those different mix-ups that we saw from him, especially whenever it comes to those down throws on those platforms. I loved how he was just able to cycle through all those killer aerials. What a finish from Kage at the end.
Every point of Kage's game there, the defensive part of his game, getting out of the pit with the up B, right? The weave on his up B to recover back onto stage. And then the offense game, being able to read the tech in from Mojo and get the back air, and oh my goodness, just
Mojo,
phenomenal play from Kage.
When I look at Mojo, especially in the mid game, going into the late game, he made every correct decision.
Right.
But it was just about those final few moments, those last couple of decisions.
It was literally the last 5 seconds of that game that let Kage win.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
One missed back air, one missed F smash, a shine sending him on stage, and then he got a grab. 4 things.
Congratulations to Kage, the Warrior. Congratulations.